And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 45 Dark Knight quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, we managed to get to level 45 by doing roulettes, some fates and stuff like that. It really didn't take that long to do. And what I recommend as well, I mean, it's reset today, but really try and take advantage of these challenge logs, like the Duty Roulette challenge log, the player commendation one. I personally do the companion one every week as well for my Chocobo. My Chocobo, I can't show you right now, is nearly rank 17. And also the Guild Test one, and if you have time, the Fates one and the Leaves one. Just really take advantage of the challenge log when you're leveling up alt characters. So anyway, we're back here with Fray, and the quest is called Declaration of Blood. And we'll get Dark Arts. It says, attunes with the darkness within you, increasing the potency of several actions. Can only be used when succumbing to the darkness. Effect phase if darkness is cancelled. So the duration is 10 seconds, and the recast time is 5. That's interesting. So, yeah, so we'll see what Dark Arts is about later on. So Freya's been watching you, and she's not pleased with your progress. It's a she. So I'm beginning to question your commitment, Mithrie. Thanks. You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen and you don't understand. Never mind. You're the stubborn type, I know that. We'll just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Moribi Dry Docks, that's where we'll head next. Okay, so Moribi Dry Docks is in Lower Lanosia, and we can teleport straight there, so let's go. And one thing I'm doing as well, guys, that I to be honest, I did do when I leveled up all of my other classes to 50, is I just use the Brayflox gear, the level 35 gear, all the way to 50, because once you hit 50, then you can just quickly upgrade, because these levels, like 35 to 50, really pass so fast, it almost seems like a waste spending time upgrading gear. So my 35 to 50 set is basically the Brayflox sets. I've got all three of them, the Cavalry set, and the Battle Mage, I think it's called, and the third one, I can't remember what the battle one, the Infantry set, I think it's called. So when we reach level 50, our eye level's going to suddenly jump to like 130. So, never much cared for the ocean myself. That friend of mine, I told you... So, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish, and we're lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk her out of it, but she just had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the Maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? So far as is possible, yes, but such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they told me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Mithrie? What's up? So, it is the legend herself. Forgive me, madam, I never thanked you properly for your service to Limsa Lominsa. When I first heard Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... Why, if it isn't the famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right. Truly the 12 must be watching over me, because you're just the woman I need. I am victim of a terrible heinous crime. I was waylaid by Kikirin bandits near the Salt Strand, who left me with naught more than the clothes on my back. And what makes you think I give a Kikirin's ass about your troubles? Don't bother the Yellow Jackets like the sergeant said. I seek no worthy prey, not a gang of rats. I seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I just realized how awesome the water looks with the DirectX 11 client. So, how can you say such a thing, madam? Without your help, I'm ruined. Fine, I'll help. Spoken like a true hero. So, you know, the rank and file didn't seem so dangerous, but their leader was a mean-looking bastard. But considering the foes you're facing in the past, he couldn't possibly pose a threat to you. Shut your mouth and wait here, I'll be back. Right, so let's do this, I guess. So speak with Fray at the Salt Strands, so let me just put that there. So where are we headed to? Right outside of town. So yeah, I still have all of my gear from Final Coil, and I would recommend, this is for the future guys, that you keep all of your level 35 sets, your level 50 sets, and your level 60 sets. If you can store them all, because in the future, obviously, there will release more classes, and it's nice having them full while you're leveling up. So store them, don't throw them out. It's very, very important, because you don't want to have to re-gear every single time a new class comes out. It's not worth it. So if you have your Brayflock sets and your level 50 sets that you might have bought for Poetics or whatever, keep them. Anyway, so here's Fray, and there's a battle, obviously. So if this Kikiran isn't everything he promised, I'll take out of his hide, okay? So 1 second. The darkness got me in real life. So let's make the most of this Mithrie. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits and then push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. So it says, duty calls, commence battle for declaration of blood. If your level is above 49, it will be synced. Okay. Okay, so first things first, we are going to put up grit. I've got potions equipped. I'll put some food for lols, let's say. And we'll try not to pull everything. We'll try and be... Well, everything's linked, so everything's going to aggro at the same time. So it suggests to me that these will probably die in like 2 hits. Yeah. Okay, Fray is helping us, so... Yeah, I was right. See? It's like maybe 1 hit and they're nearly dead. Remember to use every single button at your disposal. Why not? Okay, let's use darkness. Let's use that ability. Let's make sure that all the threat stays on us. The dark passenger, because it's an AoE attack. Getting all the small ads first, just because they die so easily and so quickly. I do throw stuns, like low blow, into the rotations, exactly the same as on Warrior, because it's an on cooldown ability which can do damage, so why not? Okay. Okay, it's a good thing, obviously, there's no way we would survive this fight without Fray healing us, so whatever. But so far it seems fine, like the level 30 set, we seem to be surviving completely fine. I'm going to start using cooldowns for the sake of it. I'm going to use some other abilities as well. Let's see. Meh, so I didn't really need to use that one. And then this one, Dark Dance. Yeah, let's use Dark Dance, why not? Damn it, there's a whole bunch of ads now. We'll make sure that they stay off Fray. If this is, if this is a caster, then we're going to kill the caster first, just in case it's a healer. And we'll use some more cooldowns. The stun. That was a big cast. Obviously, when there's a big cast, you don't want it to go off, so we need to make sure that it doesn't. Okay, let's put up, what's it called, Scourge on all the targets, just for the sake of doing some extra tick damage on all targets at the same time. Renew, oops. So let's use an Ether, and let's put up Darkness again. Let's use our cooldowns. And what's nice about this ability, Blood Price, is that when you get, I think when you parry or when you hit, or I can't remember, something, when you something an attack or deflect damage, you restore MP. So it's a good idea to use it as much as you can, especially if you want to make sure that Darkness stays up all the time. You have to make sure that your MP bar stays as full as possible. Okay, so far so good. So you see, I am using pretty much every button that comes available to me. I can use stun again because it's off cooldown. So I didn't stun it to actually stun the AoE, I stunned it for the damage it deals. Okay, 4%. 3, 2, 1, and win. Is there more? Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's claim the stolen goods, shall we? That's why we're here. Okay, good. There's nothing left for here for ... for now. So, yeah. A second. Right, so let's talk to Fray. So, you did well. All that's left is to return the goods to the owner. Finish it. Finish what we started. Wow, so Fray's actually exhausted from that. Wasn't so bad for me, it was actually quite easy. Just saying, just saying, just saying. A very short run back to town. So this person is called... Oh, hey, what's up? Okay, let's keep going. Chocobo Keep right there. And let's see. So, we're going to jump off this edge. Whee! Damn it. Whee! Blood. Okay, let's talk to the trader. So, it's you. Were you able to catch up with those bandits? Yes, I was. So here's sterling merchandise. So it says thousands of gil worth of goods imported from exotic locales. So, yes, that seems to be mine, but... Does it have other stuff that was stolen from other people combined? Limlane, take me. I can't sell this. Everything's soaked through with Kikirin blood. What did you do? Carve one open and leave him to bleed all over my wares? I'm ruined, utterly ruined. Madam, I demand recompense for your reckless destruction of my property. I am a reasonable man, so I will acknowledge that you are not wholly responsible. 50% of the value should suffice. 50%? I slaughter a gang of Kikiran bandits for your precious goods, and this is the thanks I receive? You spineless sack of shite. I kill your enemies, I fetch your things, I do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're helpless, weak. All you do is want and need. I should have left you all to drown in Leviathan's tidal wave. At least then I would have been spared your constant bloody whining. Do not speak to me of this ever again. Pray forgive me my insolence, madam. Mithrie, madam, you have every right to be upset, but I think he understands, madam. Huh, Mithrie's not impressed, is she? So let's go and search for Fray. Here, Fray. Here. Ooh. I have never, ever been in here, in this building before, ever. I didn't know you could go in here. Well, the more you know. Wow. So all this time, I've been playing this game for more than 2 years. I never knew you could actually go into that building. That's hilarious. But anyway, here's Fray. Yeah, it shows what I know about 14. So you can't keep doing this, Mithrie. You must see now what it's doing to us. What they're doing to us. These people. Never mind them, the voice is all that matters. We don't need them to become a Dark Knight. He deserved it, every word. Okay. Not entirely true, Mithrie. They have helped you to cultivate the darkness within in a way, but their help is no longer needed. All that remains is to hearken to the voice, to grasp its words and discover your true calling. I wish I could tell you, I wish I could make you see, but all I can do is guide you on your journey. Okay, so let's commune. So with every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. So a chorus of voices cries out for a hero and she comes. She smiles, she nods, and she remains silent. But she too has a voice. I will be heard. Mithrie Menethil. You stand at the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss, and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands than these, Mithrie, lands where we are not known. Ask, and we shall quit this place forever. Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. When we meet again, you will you will give us your answer. Okay, so that's complete, and let's get Dark Arts. So that was an interesting quest. Woo! So I will try to work out the benefit of Dark Arts at another time. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me. And as you always very well know, goodbye from Mithrie.